Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I am running a Teemo meme deck. This is a one-cost sort of aggro deck where we're running Professor Von Yipp, we're running the Jagged Taskmaster, Teemo, and a few of the newly reworked and new cards from the Call of the Mountain expansion, and then just this last patch, a couple of these Bilgewater cards were buffed. Okay, in case you don't know, the Crackshot Corsair was buffed. It now has 2 health. The Jagged Taskmaster, I would say, an overall buff. It was reduced in cost and its stats were lowered a little bit, but this allows us to be a lot more aggressive early game, and I think works a little bit better with these one-cost cards. And we're also running Monkey Business. Monkey Business, a new card from the Bilgewater that summons a Powder Monkey this round, and if you have plundered this round, you summon another Powder Monkey next round. Alright, and then yeah, like I said, Professor Von Yipp. So what we are trying to do here is get a whole bunch of these cards out early, deal a whole bunch of damage to the enemy, and hopefully enough damage that they're not going to be able to recover, and then we're going to be able to finish them off late game with our elusive units that are super buffed from our Jagged Taskmaster and Professor Von Yipp. Now in order to get there, we really need to draw these cards, Jagged Taskmaster and Professor Von Yipp, if we kind of want to win this game. Right now there's a lot of decks that are going around that have easy access to spells that can get rid of these one-cost units, especially since a lot of them only have 1 health. Really easy to get rid of them. Withering Well, Vile Feast, Make It Rain, Parley. The kind of Targon counter right now is Bilgewater itself, and they have just a lot of cards that can kill our one-cost units. Even Twisted Fate with his red card is pretty prevalent right now. So yeah, you just really need to draw these cards that are going to help you win the game. Alright, and to do that, we've got kind of all the discard cards from Piltover Zon. So Poro Cannon, Jury Rig, we've got Zonite Urk, and we're running Clump of Lumps for its Mushroom Cloud, and Rummage. All these cards are going to let us cycle through the deck, get the cards that we need, and we're also running a full set of Salvage, kind of the same concept there. If we don't have what we need, we can use Salvage, draw 2 cards, and then hopefully, yeah, get the Professor Von Yipp or Jagged Taskmaster if we need it. Can come in handy. It's a burst speed spell, so we can use that pretty efficiently. Alright, okay, so yeah, that's about it. So besides that, at the end of the game, we're really trying to finish it off with the Citrus Courier. It's super easy to have, mushrooms in the deck that Teemo's planted. We can get a easy, I guess, Nexus damage plunder proc from Crackshot Corsair with her 1 damage to the enemy Nexus every time you attack. Yeah, we're just finishing off with the Citrus Courier. We can get a super sneaky attack with those and our elusive units from the Poro Cannon and Teemo. Yeah, it just kind of works together well. This is a combo deck. You do definitely need the kind of right cards in order to win. It's, like I said, this is a Teemo meme deck. This is not a Teemo climb deck. It's just kind of a fun way to play the game and to utilize these 1-drops and yeah, kind of surprise the enemy with our super aggression. One more thing to talk about is Professor Von Yipp. Just general tips when you're playing him. A lot of players will try to get as many Professor Von Yipps down as they can, and that is a mistake. Now, if he's the only card that you have in hand, then of course play him, but if you have 1-drops in hand, you really don't want to be spreading your board with Professor Von Yipps, because that limits how many 1-drops you can actually put down. The strength of him comes from being able to buff up 1-drops and then fill your board with them. If you're filling your board with Professor Von Yipps, that is really counterproductive and not what you want to be doing. And it will actually hurt you more than it's going to help you. In certain situations, of course, this can be kind of wrong. If you've got a lot of these elusive Poros in hand and there's a potential for you to win the game, of course, put down Professor Von Yipps just so you can get super buff Poros in order to win the game. But in general, you want to be able to spread out your 1-cost units. And yeah, just be careful not to put too many of them down as kind of a bait. 1 is generally enough in most situations, so just keep that in mind. Alright, yep, that's about it for this video. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, we're going against a Targon Ephemeral possibly deck here, which could be interesting. He's not running Tarek, so I don't know if he's got like the support card from Shadow Isle, so we'll kind of see where he goes with this. Could be kind of interesting. He's got a lot of fearsome units at the beginning here. We might have a little bit of trouble dealing with it. Let's see if he's got anything here. We'll kind of know what he's running at this point if he... Stalking Shadows, alright. Okay, so this actually tells me he's probably running like the Nightfall package here. I'm actually going to play my Crackshot Corsair, and if he doesn't have a way to deal with this, we can deal 2 damage to him. Alright, so that's fine. Teemo may not be as efficient here, effective, because he's probably got this Shade Stalker. Alright, we're just gonna play Teemo. We're gonna have to take 4 damage here. Unfortunately. It's just how it's gonna be. Alright, let's develop a little bit. We've actually got a pretty good play right here.
My faith protects me.
So we can play this, and we can go for this. Alright, those are 2 really good cards.
You won't feel it at first.
I've got us covered. Enough for everyone.
Alright, we get some hubcaps into the deck there. See if he's got anything. Yeah, we've got pretty good blockers now for the Callista, which is nice. He's going for the Solari Priestess.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Alright, I'm just gonna pass here and let him attack or not. We'll see kind of what he does. Looks like he's going to be leveling up his unit this round. He's going to attack with Shark Chariot and get another one. So that's fine. We don't want to kill this unit.
Came a long way for a bullet.
We're going to block both of these guys. Levels up Callista, but I need to empty my board a little bit too. So we have one more attack that we can pretty efficiently get some things out. So I'm going to play a Professor Von Yipp, and I'm going to play the Daring Poros as well. This is going to allow me to combo into the Citrus Courier next round as well. I doubt he's going to be able to deal with all of these elusives. And we even...
Open wide, sugar.
We even, we just won there. Alright, I'm actually pretty surprised that we got the win right there. Yeah, he had no way to deal with us, I guess. I mean, in Targon and Shadow Isles, he should have some sort of healing cards. So, yeah, Guiding Touch, Star Shaper, I think, is what it's called. You know, Vile Feast, Grasp of the Undying, Withering Well, something. And I'm kind of surprised he's not running any of those cards, because he should have had at least one of them in his hand there. Okay, so we're going against a Heimerdinger Lux. I bet this is Malgoy's deck. I would almost guarantee this is Malgoy's deck. Alright. Throw some smack at these people because they don't actually create their own, and they just copy other people's. Alright, let's start with our Teemo. See if he's got a Thermogenic Beam here. Okay, that's fine. We can get some mushrooms in the deck. That can come in handy later for our monkey business and for the Citrus Courier. So kind of important to get these mushrooms in. They can randomly be very beneficial. Alright, so he's going to do that. I'm fine with this. And we are going to play the Crackshot Corsair. I think we open here, and then we just guarantee that we can put down the Jagged Taskmaster. Alright, this is fine because this pretty much counters anything. Puts him in an awkward position because I can get I can kill him with it. And there's a mushroom. Don't have a monkey business though.
Taste my steel!
Can't win 'em all, eh?
But yeah, I'm gonna block here. Force out, I guess, another Mystic Shot if he's got it. Or Barrier, that's fine too.
Curses.
Alright, so let's play a second Jagged Taskmaster. All that way up with Clump of Lumps, and we got some discard fodder for Zonite. Urchin here. Turn 5, so Heimerdinger could happen. So yeah, we're gonna play this. Citrus Courier is really good. You'll follow this up with a Petty Officer. I guess there's a random chance he's got something like True Shot Barrage, which would really suck. Okay, so he's going for Flash of Brilliance. So yeah, now he definitely could have it. Which would take out 3 of my units. See if he's got anything here. Okay, Tri-Beam and Parabulator. Okay, he didn't even get the Allegiance proc, so that even told us his next card's a Demacia card. Alright, go like this. Oh, that's not the card I want.
Send 'em to the drink.
I'm gonna attack with everything but Clump of Lumps. Just use him as a jump blocker if he ends up not blocking here. So, yeah, this puts him kind of in an awkward position here because he's used a lot of his cards and he didn't really get a terribly good drop from his Tri-Beam and Parabulator. Alright, let's see if we get a mushroom here. That would be awesome. We don't.
We can do this.
Frog if you work, run if you don't!
A beacon in battle.
Crash, you wiggle!
Okay, we're just gonna block here. I'm gonna play a Crackshot Corsair. He'll have to, because he attacked there, he's gonna have to use something like Single Combat, which makes him very susceptible next round. Yeah, see. So this is fine. This should still enable me to attack him next round, and he doesn't have a single combat. So yeah, we are just going to open here. This is going to let me play the Citrus Courier.
Never back down from what you believe. We're in this together.
Okay, he's going to go. This puts me in a pretty good position. So Secession, so he's going to be able to level up his Lux and take out one of my units.
Better, brighter than before.
Who needs me?
So we're going to rally here. And he surrendered, so there we go. Yeah, pretty good. We were pretty oppressive there. He's just gonna deal with us. Yeah, not too bad of a gameplay. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with the deck at the moment too. Probably will make a few adjustments here and there, but yeah, for the most part, it's actually performing okay. Definitely has its bad matchups though. This one wasn't too bad. Didn't seem like he drew a ton of his like damaging abilities. But yeah, then again, I'm not really sure how many they have in there. Happy I got the win there though.